Hello adventurers and welcome to Warsword Conquest. Before we start, we need to select our species, so let's get on with it, shall we? Select your character's race, species or gender. Male, female, human. We're gonna go with a vampire. Can I go with a female vampire? No. We can go with high elf or wood elf. Male or female? Well, let's go with a vampire. In the eastern reach of the imperial province of Stindland lies Sylvania, a cursed place covered in foggy forests and swampy moors, littered by ruins of old castles and graveyards. Though silent and ghostly, this land is said to be still inhabited by humans that carry on their simple lives in small villages, mostly farmer communities, living under the shadow cast by a high tower of the cities, ruled by unspeakable beings. Another man is crossing the Sylvanian border. He is your father, and he was... we're gonna go with the treasure hunter. Attracted by the legends revolting around the many ruins lying in the depths of the gloomy woods and their faded treasures, your father came to Sylvania in search of a thrill of adventure and immense wealth, but soon he found that those decrepit walls weren't as deserted as many had thought. At one point, tired of the risky life, he settled down in a small village, and after some time, you were born. A child, you spend your days as a scholar's pupil, okay? You have always been with that weird old man of knowledge as far as you can remember, assisting him in uncovering the secrets of nature and questioning reality itself. His laboratory was your home, his experimentations your lessons. What you hadn't learned by reading the books in his enormous library, you learned by watching him, messing around with strange concoctions and chanting formula. But then, one dark night, a strange figure came to you. His eyes were empty, his pale skin glimmering on the moonlight. He spoke to you of greater power, of never-ending youth, and eternal life. He made you an offer. You could have it all. You wanted it all, so you accepted his offering, and so he gave you your blood kiss. With life fading away forever and eternal undead taking its place, you tasted the cursed cup of immortality, which your renewed straight you set out to become. Let's go with a vampire squire. With the passing of time, the ancient blood of Neferata, the first of all the vampires, visibly changed you. That eons-old curse flowing in your veins had turned your skin pale, your face in a constant grin, your eyes into empty holes of nothingness. You never left your master's side since he gave you the blood kiss. He grew more and more able in the vampire ways under his guidance, rewarding his protection and teachings with your servile obedience. That went on until your transformation was complete, and as a full-grown vampire, you left your master's castle because of... Let's go with a blood oath. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You never thought you would be as bold and aggressive leader. The murder of your brother on your doorstep, killed by a drunken noble for being from an insignificant house, changed your life forever. Okay, let's go with something a little bit more, I don't know, realistic. Let's say that my master was killed by a noble, and I swore to him. What did I swear? You swore a blood oath and rode hard and fast for the old world. Okay, let's become an adventurer and ride to my destiny. Allow me to quit without saving. Let's create our character. I will need some time to figure out the name. And we gain some house shoes, sword, grain, more house shoes, Waistcoat, sword and grain. Yeah, sounds about right. So, this is our character. Galonei. Don't ask how I came up with the name, I honestly have no idea. Right then, I have invested some points in training. We're gonna have this quite a lot. Also some points in leadership, pathfinding and prisoner management. Early on, prisoner management is going to be very important for me, I think. So, shall we begin? Adjust your character's face. Yeah. I might need a second. Or we can go with this one. We only have 2 skins. Interesting. We can go with this mustache. Gonna keep the hair. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. I don't think that's gonna make any difference whatsoever. You live in the old world, lands torn between rival kingdoms and races, battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of a fortune, power, or glory. You take a deep breath and consider your plans for your future. You could be a mighty warrior, a merchant, a mercenary, a tournament champion, a lord, maybe even a king. Whatever your destiny, whether it be one, some, maybe all of those things, you will need to be assertive, fearless and talented at the arts of war. So prepare yourself for adventures that lie ahead. Your destiny is in your hands, and unless you have the strength and skills to succeed, you will just be another forgotten soul amongst the millions. Well, let's start from Sylvania. And so, our adventure begins. Yeah, our adventure begins. We have undead. Gonna run around collecting some corpses here and there. By corpses I mean zombies. Okay, let's take a look at my inventory. We don't have a lot. 21, 19, 9, 2. Not even a hat. You know, maybe I should have gone with the shorter hair. You know, let's go with this one. Okay, I could follow the lords. Maybe they'll lead me to someone to fight. Also, all the kingdoms, except for the evil ones, let's say, I actually don't know. Yeah, these guys don't hate me. But Kislev does, and so does the Empire of Sigmar. It doesn't matter if the vampires are at war with them or not. We start with negative opinion, and we'll need to work our way up from there. I'm going with intelligence build for this playthrough. I'm going to be a trainer, a pathfinder, and mostly... well, I was gonna say inventory management, but you know, it's not that important. Essay on logic. Do we have intelligence? It honestly shouldn't matter that much. How much money do we currently have? 300. Well, we need to change that. Maybe a tournament will help us. Okay, visit this tavern and let's take a look. Uglok Snaggletooth. What? A mercenary going to find work when you take that down. I am no mercenary, and you are lucky I don't break you in two for saying so. Like most ogres, I used to be a mercenary when I was younger, but I have moved on to greater things since then. My name is Uglok Snaggletooth. Yeah, and I come from lands far to the north of the Chaos Wastelands. I was once a mighty bow, but now I am an outcast, after losing a fight with a tyrant for control of my kingdom. Normally, losing a fight with a tyrant costs you your life, but I managed to escape. Albeit a much weaker state than I was, now I stay in this part of the world, but one day, once I have built up my strength and accumulated enough wealth to afford an army, I will return and claim my kingdom for myself. And I need to start from somewhere. Okay. You're not my equal. 3,000 gold. Yeah, I thought that you won't actually accept anything. What are you looking at? Get lost. And just like that, we basically doubled our money. Basically. A sword. 2820. Not much for thrusting, so I'm gonna keep this one. Wait, what's the reach on that one? 95, 94. Yeah, let's keep this one. It's not that big of a deal, and we're gonna find better ones later on. Dwarves. Where are the dwarves? We have this castle here. Jovbar and Krakardin. Okay then. It's gonna be a slow start, but we're gonna get there at some point. Oh, look, an undead called Vohm. Here you are at last. Have we met before? I am looking for a leader, someone who will give me fame and fortune. I hear rumors that you are that someone. So I traveled around to find you, and here you are. Interesting. I can give you what you seek. Let's hear what you want. 100. Okay, that's easy. We have our first companion. It's a skeleton by the name of Vohm. Now I also want to have a vampire in my party, at least. Then I also want a skeever. Which reminds me, do we have... Ooh, nice. We can drink a potion. That's gonna happen later, I'm sure. Reports. Yep. Trees. Let's take a look at the Imperial soldiers first. There's a lot of them. Okay, how about the vampire ones? The Kingdom of Bretonia. Kislev. Oh, we have winged hussars. Do we have griffons or hippogriffs? Let's go back to Bretonia. Bretonian pilgrims, Bretonian Grail Knights. Okay, the vampire counts of Sylvania. I guess we can find those guys in a tavern or somewhere. house servants, so you guys as well? Valet, Okay, we're gonna try to give you some Reaper technology. I need someone with guns. Troop trees, let's see. Empire Sigmar are my enemies. Dwarves, High Elven Kingdom, Chaos Dwarf colonies. Let's take a look at you. Blunderbuss. Okay, so these guys are gonna be my shooters and the undead are gonna be my spearmen. How many men can we lead? 57. That's not a small amount, honestly. And what is this? A ransom broker? Repnik. You want killer? Yes. An efficient killer is always of use to me. The Raptic, the assassin, is where you should invest your money. I kill, get high on Warstone, and kill some more. Just show me who it is, the enemy, and my blade will see them rot on the soil. You need one such as me, yes? Very well. Wisdom you have, and money also. My blade will shriek your bidding. 1,800. I mean, I think he's worth it. I do want a rat in my company, and this guy seems to be the right one. And we also have a companion, a vampire and a skeleton walk into a bar, searching for a rat. No, this is not a joke, this is my life story. Which is basically a joke right now. A zombie pirate. That's cool. I need to purchase myself a gun. Hello, what do we have here? 2 enemies. We can help the forest goblins or the caravan from Kislev. And we didn't lose a single one. Thank you for your help, sir. It was fortunate to have you here. Okay, not a bad start. Now we have to run from the rats. Well, the goblins actually, but whatever. Visit the tavern. And the ransom broker is no longer here. Vukrok. High Elf Merchant. Let's see what you have to sell, mate. I could also use a Dark Elf. He's gonna be my healer. That looks nice. Something is wrong with this armor, I can't say what. Maybe it's the cape. Never mind then. Let us move on. Now we do have some prisoners. Just be careful not to get ambushed by anyone. Proceed slow. Good day, sir. A strange one, it seems. You look like a Tomb King, but it is not your... Yeah, I can't pronounce that word. Nekekaran accent. That is because I am not from Nekekaran. I am an Imperial Lord, or should I say, I used to be an Imperial Lord. I like to go exploring treasure hunting to further the glory and prestige of the Empire. I wanted to discover new lands and hopefully claim an inhabited land for myself. Sadly for me, I went south instead of west. I ended up in Nehekara, in the Tomb King's pyramid. I was excited with what I found, but I was foolish and didn't heed the signs to run. I ran into a leech priest, who cursed me and turned me into one of them. Sounds like you lost everything. I could use the skills of a lord in my army. Lost everything I did. I was nearly killed when I returned to the Empire, and you can be sure I want nothing to do with the Tomb Kings. I am stuck, but you were offering me a way out. I was never strong in battle, but I am a great raider. And good with a lance. Put me in your cavalry, and Mo put on a good show. 4,000. Oh, I guess I got lucky with this guy. How about you? Here we are at last. We already had this conversation with the skeleton. He just wanted 100. Okay, I actually didn't check what the skeleton has. Party. Boom. Move up. Talk. Skills. He's level 1, so not bad. We can actually train you to be... Well, we need a healer. I was gonna save that privilege for a Dark Elf, but maybe I should give it to you. Still no vampires. Let's go here. I hope that the dwarves won't catch me passing through their lands. As a vampire, they don't appreciate me, I feel. Okay, no one in the castle. Keep on moving. And to the tavern we go. Do you have any people that can purchase slaves from me? A potion seller. Let's see what potions you have. Healing potion, full health. Potion of knowledge for 500. Ooh, I would like to purchase that. Potion of strength. Duration of the effect. Auto sneak success for duration of the effect. Ooh, that's cool. I like this one. Elemental speed. Set athletic to 10 for the duration of the effect. And I don't have any mana. We're not using magic, which we probably should, honestly. Savage Ogre, Land Breacher. Cyrus the Bright. Good day to you, traveler. Good day, wizard. It is unusual to see your kind in the taverns of the New World. It is indeed strange, but we live in unusual times, and there are worse characters you can come across than me. Plus, I'm a merchant. And being in taverns and around the markets is exactly where I want to be. A merchant, you say? Yes, a merchant. My brother, Marcus, and I found all the remaining magical weapons and armor before the already powerful kings and lords got their hands on them. We didn't do it for greed. We are rich enough, both martially and spiritually. We just want to give more worthy champions a chance to change the world for the better. You don't trust the lords? Well, I wouldn't go that far. There are some kings and lords I am proud of, and I am honored to know. Even so, they normally have few in their close council who I wouldn't trust for anything, so I would rather the kingdoms are ignorant of our little business. Are you not worried about representations for your discoveries? Ha 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 ha! Me and my brother are no trifle of an enemy, let me tell you. Even if they did find out, they would be foolish to go straight in with force. Besides, we will not be discovered, as we are very careful. You're in a tavern, dude. Have a lot of friends and more eyes and ears than any of them do. We are safe amongst the ordinary folk, even the less than ordinary folk such as yourself. We don't sell to anyone either. My armor and wards only goes to those who deserve the protection of the Maker's weapons. Will not be wielded by the undeserving. We have the means to ruin in our very hands, and we do not take the responsibility lightly. And why do you say this? Oh, don't act cute with me. I see more than you know, and you didn't come to this world to settle for the ordinary life. You have desires of power, territory, and wealth. I cannot see for sure if you are a force for the better in the world, but I get the feeling that you are. It has been a while since I have sold any of my items to anyone, but now you have arrived. I feel I may have a last few customers. My goods and powers are expensive, but someone who aims as high as you will find the price justified. Such items will serve me well on my travels. Of course they will. Will you take a look? Yes. I don't feel your skills... Okay. I don't feel your skills are at the right level for you to own my items at the moment. You can come back to see me again later, when you have learned more. Or you can prove yourself by winning 10 tournaments. Okay, we need to win 10 tournaments. There is no business that can possibly be between us. Oh, aren't you incredibly cute? Volkrat, we already have an undead in our party. I'm not gonna go for another one. Let's go to the tavern and seek out the tournament. The arena, that is, not the tavern. Hey, Orc. Good day, friend. You came to watch the tournament? No, 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 no. Okay, tournaments are going to be held at Dakark Asgau, Marketh, sorry, Taubane, Lothar, Mount Vaunir, and Glade of Eternal Moonlight. Well, we need to be a little bit more traveled, otherwise we won't find any tournament. Can we recruit orcs? Yes, 6 orcs. That's fun. Now this guy's running from me, so I could probably take him on. Oh great, we start from a mountain. Green skins and zombies. And a skeleton, let's not forget him. See, he is somewhat important, see. Okay, now my people actually do have clubs, which means they can knock them down. This is good. I might sell them to someone if we can ever find a ransom broker in one of the friendlier cities. Charge. It doesn't seem like they have any magic or weapons to fire at me. I do need a firearms. There's my kill. Oh look, they're aiming for me. That's fair. Just leveled up. Cool. Are you seriously gonna make me chase you? This is no fun. Okay, let's level up. Might as well. Should we go with agility 9? We could. Yeah, let's do that. Inventory management 2. Prisoner management. Yeah, we don't need that currently. Trainer, let's go with 3. And move out. I wish I could drink their blood from a distance. That would have been nice. Oh, so you weren't running, you're just... I don't know. Stupid. Well, let's hope the other one is, because I really don't feel like chasing him. We didn't lose a single person, so those Chaos Zealots are incredibly weak. That is good to know. Victory at last. Capture those guys and hire some more orkies. I need to take a look at what the orcs are capable of becoming. Knowing orcs, they're probably gonna use ranged weapons, right? There we go, orcs. So we can go with Orc Boy, Orc Chopper, Orc Bicker, a Black Orc Immortal. Now that sounds fun. Our boy. Okay, dwarves, do you... Oh, actually I wanted to see the Skaven. There they are, the underworld. So the assassin is the strongest one, to a degree. You have Poisoned Assassin Star, damage 45. You also have a Giselle. Warpstone Cartridge, that sounds cool. I like Warpstorm. What mutations? We're kind of immune, aren't we? Do you have any pistols? You do. Warplock pistol. What am I... Okay, so... Firearms, 240. Yeah, that's a big deal, considering that the accuracy of that thing is 92 and this one is 92 as well. So you might actually be better, because you also have a spear. Poisoned Globe. I'm kinda curious about you. Okay then. Let's move out. What is this? A Choctaw Goblin Lair. Deserters. We don't want to actually fight them. Oh look, dwarves. That's nice. Oh, it's you. Well, I suppose I should thank you for your help. Wow, an immortal. Goodbye, Chaos people. Skowbasha, Black Orc. Capture the rest. And then run. The Iron Rock. Forest Goblins. High King. Okay, let's rush to help our enemies. Well, we have place for two of them. Capture this guy. A throw, might as well. And that's it. Now run again. Go to the Iron Rock if you could, please. and we're being chased. The Mighty Fist. Sounds like Orcish. Tomb Kings. I'm curious to see what they have as well. Please tell me you have some slavers. Mercenary Merchant. Gonna take a look at you. A Scow Mask. Like I need that. This one looks nice. A Code Master. Greetings, you look like a commander who gets about the world. Maybe you would be interested in an arrangement with our brotherhood. As I am sure you know, the Dark Gods require frequent sacrifices from their worshippers, and for many they are not easy to come by, especially if they do not have the ability or time to go out and get their victims themselves. Our brotherhood aims to fill this gap by selling the victims those who need them for a very profitable price. I believe you can help us with that. Believe me, it will not take much effort. All we need are villagers of any race, which you pick up in your army during your campaign. I'm sure you do get some from time to time, and I am also sure that they are poorly skilled fighters who are close to worthless on the field. All I ask is that when you have some, you come and see me, or a member of the Brotherhood, and we will take them off your hands. We'll provide you with fresh recruits, good fighters, and lots of potentials who will end up as formidable warriors after a couple of months in your army. These troops will be of much more value to you, and we will give you one for every villager you give us. Do you have any villagers now? No? Okay, that's interesting. I guess we're gonna gather some villagers just to see what they're gonna give me in return. That looks nice. So, what about you, Rymord? Okay, he's a companion. The Night Goblins. We're basically in friendly territory now. Okay, we've already spoken with this guy, I think. Ransom broker, finally. Thank you. I want to sell all the prisoners I have for 3,000. And 200. Yeah, okay. It was basically the same amount. And there is a vampire here. Marius. Here you are at last. Looking for a leader. 400 gold. Welcome. A Kislev merchant. Do you have any polar bears to sell? $32, that's definitely better than what I currently am wearing. We're gonna sell all of you. We don't need you, you, or you. I also need some boots. I also noticed a battle here. There. Isn't that nice? We just captured some very high quality units. $1,600, almost 700. $500, that was expensive. Okay, there we go. We have 3k monies, almost 4,000. We can make it 4,000. Right, I believe this is the first episode. I would like to thank you all for joining me for this one, and I hope to see you all for the next ones. Thank you very much, and have a good day.